the pain like.
Hey guys, dearyoongi here, and welcome back to my channel. As some of you may know, it is officially my favourite time of year, and no, I don't just mean Christmas, although I love that too. It is officially Spotify Wrapped season. Everybody say yay! Okay, I'm already being weird. This is what happens when I go off script. In today's video, I thought it'd be fun for us to react to my Spotify Wrapped together, as I have done for like the past 3 years now, maybe. So as usual, these videos are unscripted, and what we do is we look back at last year's Spotify Wrapped, my predictions for this year before we watch it together live and see my reaction basically. Also, before we start, can I just apologise for my voice? I do have a cold right now. I feel like I say that all the time. That must be like, if I ever do merch, I'm gonna get I have a cold right now written on there. But I seriously do have a cold at the moment, and this Spotify Wrapped could not have come at like the worst time for me because I sound so nasally, so I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll try and pitch this down so you won't even notice.
Kinda sorta like this.
Okay, let's just stop and get into it. So for those who might not be aware, Spotify Wrapped is this thing that Spotify does every year for its users, in the same way that I think YouTube Music and Apple Music do, where it basically kind of gives you a summary of your year, I think until like November. So it shows you the artists you've been loving the most, it shows you like the genres you've been loving the most, and the songs you've been listening to the most. It's interesting. Way more fun than I made it sound anyway, and everyone like really looks forward to it every year, and it's always, I think, the first Wednesday in December, so we've kind of gotten used to now when it comes out, and it's such like an exciting build up. Okay, so before we look at my 2024 Spotify Wrapped, let's just quickly go back and recap 2023's Spotify Wrapped. So as you can see, my top artist last year was 17, followed by Purple Kiss, EXO, TXT, and Taemin. As for my predictions for this year, I'm not expecting too much of a change. Honestly, I'm quite boring in the sense that I don't change, and I don't think that there's going to be much difference there. I'm still expecting 17 to be one of my top artists, if not Taemin. I would love Purple Kiss to still be there, but I must be honest, I haven't been vibing their 2024 releases as much as I would have liked to, so if they've fallen out of there, I can only apologise. As for top songs, last year it was Phantom by Wavy. That really caught me off guard, but then I was expecting Rover by Kai and Pandora by Maeve. Beautiful Liar by Monsta X I adored, and Sweet Juice Purple Kiss made sense because I was really vibing them. This year, I know for a fact it's going to be a toss-up between 2 or 3 songs for my top song of the year. I know from the very beginning of the year I was obsessed with Sweet Venom by Enhypen, and I don't even think that song came out this year. Was it like late last year? One sec, let me check. Okay, yeah, that was released in November 23, but I was kind of late to the party, and by the time I started listening to it, I was obsessed. The other song I am expecting to be up there is Midas Touch by Kiss of Life. Again, that's another one where once I got my like teeth into it, I was just obsessed and like playing them on repeat. Other songs I'm expecting to see up there, I really don't know. I think it could be a toss-up of some songs that were quite close together. My top genre is of course going to be K-pop again, it always is. And as for minutes listened, you know what guys, I'm expecting quite a drop. So between 2022 and 2023, I had a drop of like 10,000 minutes, which took us to last year's 33,000 minutes. I'm expecting like another 10k drop again to maybe take us to nearer like 20,000 minutes. It's not that I've not been loving music, I really have. It's just that I've been struggling to find time to listen to it. I spend a lot of time editing videos or like watching things on YouTube, not gonna lie. Ironically, for a YouTuber, I watch a lot of YouTube too. So I think I could have perhaps maybe dropped quite a lot in my listening minutes, but we'll wait and see. Okay, I actually can't hold back anymore. I'm getting really impatient and excited, so let's now react to my Spotify Wrapped together. Oh my god, I'm nervous and excited at the same time. Okay, so at the moment, it's currently just saying hi. I have Colours by Solar playing in my ear, which is, oh, that could be my top 5. That's a banger I've been loving this year. It's saying, life moves at you fast, luckily we took notes. And you know what? They're so right on that, because this year has been crazy for me. I can't believe we're already in December. And by the way, the song switched to Wife by G-Idol. Oh my god, that's a banger too. Okay, I actually don't have a clue anymore. You listened for 30,240 minutes this year. That's actually higher than I expected. I thought I would have quite a big decline, but that's only like, what, 3,000 less than what we discussed. So you know what? I'm proud. Like, I still found time to listen to my faves, even though I've been ridiculously busy and moving and doing YouTube and things like that. So, don't know, let's see if next year I can try and get back up there. I don't think I'll ever be on like 40,000 again. I don't know how I found the time to do that. It might have been when I was doing YouTube like less seriously, but I'm happy with my 30,000. That puts you in the top 11% of listeners worldwide. I'm proud of that. Your biggest listening day was on the 16th of September with 654 minutes. Where do you find the time? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what happened on the 16th of September to make me listen that much. Was it an interesting day for me? I'm trying to think, did I do anything interesting on the 16th of September? Probably not, let's be honest. I'll look in my calendar just in case, but I doubt it. Oh, okay, I've got Midas Touch playing in my ear by Kiss of Life. You played 1,484 songs this year, and one song again and again and again. Oh, is this what I think it is? Okay. Your top song was Midas Touch by Kiss of Life. You were in the top 0.05% of listeners globally. Okay, I expected that. I'm really happy with that, actually. You streamed it 76 times starting on the 4th of April. That's not that many times for a top listen. I think my fiance's top listen song is Killing It by P1 Harmony, and he listened to that like 190 odd times, so I've got to get up to his level. I am so curious to know if Enhypen was close with Sweet Venom. Commitment never sounded so good. Honestly, they're right. This song bangs. If you haven't heard it, you have to go listen to it. Okay, now I have Sweet Venom playing in my ear. While it's not a competition, there is a leaderboard. Okay, it's gotta be second, hasn't it? Okay, so my top 5, I have Midas Touch by Kiss of Life in number 1. Number 2 is Sweet Venom by Enhypen. Number 3 is Taemin, Guilty. Oh my god, I know that wasn't even his 2024 release, but I was so obsessed with this song. I think it came out like fairly late in 2023, right? So it was never gonna make it to the top of my Spotify Wrapped last year, so I'm so glad it's there this year because I loved it. Colors by Solar in number 4. This song got so much unnecessary hate in my opinion. I really loved this song. Like, I know it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it was just spot on mine. Like, it's one of them songs you would either get or you don't, and it's fine if you don't, but those who get it got it, you know? Also, I think it helps that it was fairly short, so it was easy for me to just listen to on repeat. And number 5, Chick Chick Boom by Stray Kids. Yeah, you know what, that's fair. I don't know what I was expecting in 5th place, but that does make sense. I was really loving that song. You've changed and so has your listening, and in my ear right now I have Feathers by Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, not K-pop. Oh my god. I did have some months where I wasn't taking my Spotify Wrapped seriously enough, and like I always try to make sure I have a K-pop one for you guys and then listen to my pop elsewhere, but sometimes I do slip a little bit off the net. Like this year I was obsessed with Eurovision songs. I've been obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter, so I've maybe had a few months where I've slipped off the net. Let's see what it says. This is my 2024 music evolution. Oh, we're going back in time. I have Espresso playing by Sabrina Carpenter. I'm so basic. I'm so sorry. July was your Pink Pilates. Wait, I have to pause. July was your Pink Pilates Princess Hollywood Pop phase. That is like the most perfect sentence I've ever heard to describe me ever. Pink Pilates Princess Hollywood Pop phase. I'm happy with that. Oh, you were really into artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, and Jade. That means Jade from Little Mix, because I loved her solo Angel of My Dreams. That's kind of iconic. I think that's an iconic 3. July. Oh, we're going forward to September. I have Zico Freak playing in my ear at the moment. September was your Hallyu Vogue K-rap season. That feels like the other side of my personality too. Like I'm either your Pink Pilates Pop Princess or your Hallyu Vogue K-rap girl. And you're all about artists like Cheetah, Yeji, and Zico. Again, all iconic artists. That's Cheetah the soloist, Yeji from Fiesta, and Zico is in Block B Zico, of course. 3 rappers that I really like, so that checks out too. I'll have to see my top 100 playlist and see where they fell in there. October, I have Midas Touch playing in my ear again. October was... Wait, hang on. I don't even know how to explain this. October was your equestrian popping K-pop moment. What? Equestrian like horse riding? Guys. I can't even explain this one. I've never ridden a horse in my whole entire 25 years of life. October was your equestrian popping K-pop moment. What? You were big on artists like Taemin, Tomorrow by Together, and EXO. Okay, understandable because they're all artists that I love, but equestrian? Oh my god, I would love to check Twitter right now and see what anyone else said about that, because I bet other people had that. You know, last year when we're all getting random cities where it was like, oh, you have the same interest as people in this random city, and everyone online mine was comparing cities. That was so cute. I love how I've got Midas Touch playing in the background, by the way, but it's calling me an equestrian who listens to Taemin and Tomorrow by Together in EXO. Like, oh my god, we're on to artists. Okay, I've got Taemin Sexy in the Air playing in the background. You listened to 751 artists, but one had a special place in your heart and is... Oh my god, it's Taemin! Okay, Taemin was your top artist of the year. That is so cute because, guys, at the time of me recording this, tickets came out for Taemin's European tour today, and I was never going to have a chance of getting them in London, in the UK where I'm from, because the venue was tiny. But luckily for me, I'm already out of the country during that concert, so I was never going to try for that one. And instead, my fiance and I decided to try and get tickets for Helsinki, and we managed to get them. Well, he managed to get them. I'm useless. He managed to get them. Oh my god. So this is the perfect day for this to happen. I'm sorry, I can't even control how excited I am about the Taemin tickets and this, to be honest. I've not been able to farm words all afternoon, and not just because of the cold. So we got Taemin tickets today, and now I found out that Taemin was my top artist of the year. That is so cute. That feels like a pure full circle moment. Like, I manifested this European tour, guys. Your longest listening streak was 5 days. I guess that means I listened to him 5 days in a row. I don't know when, but that sounds like me. Oh, you're a top 1% fan, and you spent 1,118 minutes together. I would like to be even higher than 1%, but I know his audience is huge, so I will take that with gratitude, and I hope I did my fellow Taemin stans proud. You overachiever. I am a little bit when it comes to Taemin. I think we all are. He deserves it. Oh, I have Deja Vu by TXT playing in my ear. Who else got a lot of play this year? Oh, it's my top 5 artists. Okay. Okay, so I just keep saying okay, like I'm on the phone. Your top artists. So number 1, of course, was Taemin. Number 2 is TXT. I was expecting them to climb, you know, because they have so many songs that I love, B-sides and title tracks. So I was expecting them to be up there because I think they have been killing it. Number 3, NMIXX. Exact same reason. I've been really loving them. I think they've really found a place now where their sound just makes sense for them. And when I hear a new NMIXX, I'm confident that it will suit them, if that makes sense. Number 4, EXO. You know what? You can take the EXO out of the streets, but you can't take the EXO out of me. I don't know what I just said, but you know what I mean. I'm always gonna have EXO somewhere in my love, even if not in my top 5, but I'm glad they're there this year. There's just something about EXO where I think they've got a flawless discography. I really do. And I know I just said for all the other artists, like, oh, B-sides and title tracks, but no, I really do mean that for EXO. I think EXO's albums are like a masterclass in how you do K-pop. I've probably said that 1,000 times, and it's still true. I am holding on for that EXO OT9 comeback. And in number 5, 17, they were my top artist last year. That surprises me. I mean, I'm glad they're still in the top 5, but to see them drop from 1st to 5th, like my 1 and 5 have switched entirely. But I don't feel like I love anyone any less, if that makes sense. I think it might just be the way the cookie crumbled with what songs I listen to. Oh, I have Over the Moon by TXT playing in the background. Oh, looks like we have company. This is going to be the video message, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so for those of you who don't have Spotify Wrapped, I don't know what Apple Music or YouTube Wrapped look like, but basically what they started doing the last few years is giving you a video message from your top artist saying, like, thank you for your support. I'm guessing they didn't get one from Taemin, so I've got one from my number 2 artist, but I'm happy with that as well. Hi TXT. Oh, they're speaking English. I was talking over them. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this properly later. Oh, I was just saying thank you. That's cute. And now I have Baddie by IVE in the background. Banger. Thank you for coming along for the ride until we meet again. And then there you go. I have my finished list and No More, My Boy by Sistar19 in the background. Oh, I'd love to see where that's coming in my top 100 because I was obsessed with that song for a few weeks as well. So there you guys have it. There is my completed Spotify Wrapped on the screen. Honestly, I'm really happy with it. I know I say this every year. I don't know how you can be like unhappy with a Spotify Wrapped because it is your own listening taste. So it should really be like the epitome of you. But I feel like this year's like really represents me, my favorite artists, the songs I was expecting to see. Whereas in past years, I've had no idea what I was expecting to see because I didn't really like love a song more than others. Whereas this year, I knew the songs I was coming back to because you can't help when you're obsessed with a song, you know what I mean? So in a way, it takes away a bit of the surprise element. I kind of like that. I like knowing what to expect, but there's still being that little bit of room for the element of surprise. So, oh, and don't forget, I still have my top 100 songs playlist to go through. And I don't know what this looks like on other streaming platforms, but what Spotify normally does is gives you a playlist of your top 100 streamed songs of the year, or up until when it stops counting anyway, and we have no idea really when that is. It kind of changes all the time. So what I will do is after this video goes up, I will also do a video of my top 100 songs of the year. Let's face it, they'll probably all be K-pop. Okay guys, and that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching if you got this far. I hope you found it somewhat interesting. I do try and make my videos about like topics in K-pop that are kind of hot, or things like marketing and business, so there's a little bit less of that personal side to my videos nowadays, and it is nice sometimes to kind of just bring it back and be like, hey guys, I'm a K-pop listener too, and this is the stuff I've been loving. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you are more than welcome in the comments to judge my listening habits or tastes, and I would love to hear yours as well. Whether it be Spotify Wrapped, YouTube Wrapped, or Apple, I would love to hear what you guys have been up to as well. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be the first to hear whenever I upload. Not all videos about me, I promise. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys!